Dab dob deep dob doo. La 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 la.
Hello, my name is Anne. I am UI UX designer at BADASS agency, and today we're going to be analyzing sites and reviewing what we can change there to make them look better. Next product that we have is Chef Mel. Chef Mel is a personal chef, and she provides catering and other services, and also selling some spice on her site. So let's dive deep into it. And we know that we have to answer 9 basic questions, and we are already aware of them. So let's proceed. The first one, what is the product? So she's doing food services, exactly personal chef, catering, meal preparation, and food delivery. She does consultations and recipes. This is the info that I understood on the site. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I hope that I get it all right. Yes, and I would focus on one thing at a time here. Why? There is a problem with target audience, because I believe that a person who would order personal chef would not be buying spices on the site. These are different levels of target audience, and I would recommend that we have 2 separate sites, one for e-commerce or like small shop. It can be even made on some kind of constructor like on Shopify, and this will be oriented on one target audience, and Google search would, respond correctly with your site, and food services like personal chef would be separated from spices. But well, still we'll try to combine this at the site in order to, maybe limited resources. So the problem we are solving, in terms of food services, we are providing a meal without cooking. Yes, that would be great food service for me. I use this thing pretty often. Consultations, needing expert advice on food, nutrition, or menu planning. Recipes, needing new or inspiring food ideas. I guess it's clear. Emotional benefits, which are coming out from the problems that we have. It reduces stress and frees up time for other activities. That's true. We can sleep better. It reduces stress because if you have a huge family and you have to cook, like you wouldn't do that. Or if you have an event or birthday or any huge, I don't know, you are having guests and you're worried so that they would be served, with exotic foods. I don't know, any idea you have. And it reduces your stress and you get the result you expected without putting a lot of effort into it. It improves overall well-being and energy levels. Yes, if you're having personal chef and all of the dishes that you have are balanced. Fosters social connections and creates memorable experience in terms of catering. That's also great. And memorable experience, maybe not everybody knows how to cook great, so maybe this meal would be the best experience with food ever in user's life. Sense of luxury and indulgence. Yes, this text was written with AI. Sorry for that. I was just, a bit off with my ideas at the end of the day. Then sound and voice. The best thing that I came up here on my own without AI is mouth watering. I would use this in sound and voice and in look and feel because it is genius. I've also deleted all of the lame ideas I had before, like crossed them out. I'm not showing them to you. It's going to be warm in white in tone that feels comfortable. Why comfortable? Because a lot of people are associating food maybe with relief of stress. Sometimes it's bad, I know, but also it's good in terms of having dinner with family, like connection, comfort. You're building great emotional bond together. And I do love cooking right now because before I moved to the flat, I used to eat whatever I can find in the fridge or in the shop. At the end of the day, it was bad. My house struggles a lot with it. So now, after finishing lengthy, really hard day for me, I'm trying to spend some time cooking. It is meditational, as I'm slowly cutting the veggies or the meat, as I'm slowly frying it. I might not even eat it because it's going to be late night, but it is great experience after spending whole day staring at the screen. My eyes are hurting, and yeah, now I'm cutting onions. Whatever. Whatever, it's great experience. It is calming me down. And I've seen one more thing I want to say you. I've seen series where one of the main characters that he had great trauma, like his wife died, basic scenario in all of the series or something, and he started learning to cook, and then he became chef. People asked why. It was the only thing he could control, as he followed the manual. He stuck to the book. Great things came out as a result, because nothing was working out the right way in his life as he expected, and cooking was the only thing he could control in his life. So it saved him, and yes, that's why it is meditating. Excitement and enthusiasm about food. There are people who are interested in really delicious and gourmet dishes. Look and feel, mouth-watering again. Earthy tones. We'll try this out. Why earthy tones? Because they are comfortable, they are natural, they are calming, and most of the veggies are coming from the ground, so pretty logical. Accent colors, red or orange to stimulate appetite. All of the red sauces for the pasta are mouth-watering, so I'm going to be using these warm colors. Elegant. And behind the scenes, not perfect, true. I'll show you some of the photos that I came up with for first screen of the site, and they are behind the scenes, like process of cooking. That's the most important, the most interesting part, because as you see prepared dish, it's not interesting. Actually, seeing behind the scenes is idea for the best TV shows that we have, like MasterChef. That's the second video when I'm talking about MasterChef again, like a red thread throughout my videos. What role do we play in users' life? A trusted friend or family member? Yeah, so somebody who we would trust with selecting catering provider or personal chef. Something really close to us, because food is pretty close, a pretty intimate topic, I would say, in my opinion, subjective. Target audience, pretty broad and great target audience. I would love, after reading this target audience, I thought to myself, I would love to be a chef. Yes, everybody wants to eat, everybody needs this. That's just at the bottom of the Maslow's pyramid, so of course, I'm going to be chef. Jokes aside. Professionals with demanding careers, they do not have time to cook. Families with young children, busy lifestyles, same thing. Entertainers and celebrities who require personalized meal plans, that's a cliche, generated by AI. Yes, blame. Guilty as charged. I forgot the phrase. And catering services for events or private gatherings, it makes sense. People with dietary restrictions or health concerns. Businesses that need catering services for office lunches, company events, or client dinners. Brand pairing. It takes longer to come up with this, same as with previous brands. And also, if I hope I'll be sharing these videos with Chef Mel and with Finance Femme, and maybe with somebody from the Burning Man. Hopefully we're gonna cooperate in this project. If not, that's fine. Maybe you are interested in cooperating with us and we can create something really ambitious, really great, mind-blowing, badass. So yeah, as I'm gonna be communicating with a client, would be specifying all of the things, all of the points here from all of the answers to these questions, because here I wrote just food bloggers and influencers. I had to know in which location that this chef works, who are the clients, and who are popular bloggers among those target audience. I did not have enough time to research that, so writing in general here. Food bloggers and influencers, celebrity chefs, local food festivals or farmers markets, grocery stores or farmers markets, wine and spirits distributors, hotels, restaurants, or catering companies. Also, one great way of creating brand pairing in accordance with Alex Ramosi, I'm going to remind you, is everything which in combination with our brand would bring us positive result, not negative. That's it. So we can combine anything like people, events, adjectives, colors, animations, TikToks, athletic, I don't know, fights of boxers, whatever comes to your mind. The thing which came up to my mind here is narrowing the niche. Maybe that's not about brand pairing, that's about narrowing the niche. I'm not here as a coach, but if I were chef, I would narrow my activity to one specific thing so that everybody would know that I am doing specifically this thing. It's easier for fish to grow in small pond and then move on into the bigger ocean where she won't be eaten by the predators. So great example of narrowing the niche is Yevheniy Klopotenko, the Ukrainian chef. He's very popular in Ukraine. Why? He shocked everybody with using Ukrainian ingredients which grow here in Ukraine instead of famous spices. We do not have black pepper here, so he used dried pear here. Yeah, you can have a pear and you can dry it. That's pretty easy. And I've been to his restaurant. He's doing marvelous stuff. He is doing experiments with food at such level so everybody knows him. One more thing that he's famous of, he secured borscht as it's a kind of Ukrainian soup. It's not soup. It's different from soup. It's much more tasty. You should try it. He secured it as a UNESCO heritage of Ukraine. So it is secured by the international organization, pretty huge, huh? And he is associated with this. So maybe if Chef Mel could do only great catering business with preparing seafood of, I don't know, in specifics and setting up the tables in specific style, he'd become famous. She'd become famous out of this. What is the minimum vital info user should get before purchase here? It's same as the previous business. I've checked all of the points and they match. Maybe the only difference is that I've divided product and services. By product, I mean services and products she's selling, and services would go a bit lower here. So what are the mistakes of our old site? The first one is we have way too made up, not realistic photo here at the start, and I do not have any text, any orientation, any navigation for me to understand what is going on here, where I am. I've seen these photos of chefs a lot and it's not standing out. Like, it would be interesting for me to check behind the scenes, like I have reference here. I would like to do something like this, not copy it. It does not matter what we are showing here. We are having nostalgic grain, which is associated with childhood. In childhood, people are getting, like, we associate the best meals we have, the meals of our life with childhood. Those prepared by our mothers, grandmothers, at the friend's house, something like this. And this is nostalgia. This is emotion of comfort. And these are warm tones. So maybe I would do this clip, and it is video. So this content can be consumed in the easiest way possible. This is the easiest content for consumption by users. So it would definitely work, and it is behind the scenes. People are interested in something not perfect, in something which would stand out here. So I've been searching for a lot of, I'll show you behind the scenes how I work in the project, not gonna spoiler the design for you. So yeah, I've been searching for a lot of photos of food where I'd be able to make a clip out of this, but well, they are not combinable. Yeah, so maybe this one, these are great. These are marvelous. They are elegant. They are behind the scenes. They are connecting the conveying the atmosphere of the kitchen with its elegance and with its fire and passion, and it's hot in there, and with the speed and how food is cooked, like in a large scale. I love it. I just love the way it looks. So maybe we would change the photo here, not that side. Then we have header, and it's fixed. It's great. I love this about this site. Maybe I would add call to action button here so that I can reach it from any place in the site. We also have home and logo here. I would remove home because this thing is working pretty great. Yes, it's working. About services, promotions, gallery, shops. I would leave here the main thing, like services or products we are selling. And the rest I would remove from here somewhere to the menu, hamburger or kebab menu. Names are fitting here greatly with the cooking stuff. We have these 3 call to action button here in a row, which are all filled. There is no difference between them. I don't know which one to click and which one to select. And actually I cannot read the names, like it's Mac Attack and this one. I cannot read their names. Like, what is the difference between them? It's hard to tell actually. And there is no price of the products. So in terms of e-commerce, it's bad. And there is no name, no description, nothing. Cook, taste, and inspire. I would replace this phrase with this one. I can give you the recipe, but the sauce ain't gonna taste the same. This is legendary. I love it. That's the best thing. I love it. And maybe I would replace cook, taste, and inspire, which is way too basic and boring, with that phrase. Food services text is way too long, and the problem here with the form we have submit. Like I'm filling long info, right? This large inputs here. I can fit email address in half of the line and phone in half of the line and combine it the same way we have reservation date, time, and number of guests. Also by clicking time, I can input here any number. That's bad. So I should, by clicking in it, there should be a pop-up with a calendar and with time, like you have with the iPhone when you're setting the alarm, like this. And by submitting, I don't know whether they're gonna call me or email me or what am I gonna get. Tired of speaking. And we have articles which are great for SEO promotion. Also this page about I would change, it's a lot of text, and this is interesting text. I read it. Maybe I should replace it with text and photos and flip them, you know. Switch them places. I'm just joking. Yeah, you know, reference to the previous site we had. Something more interesting here should be. So, where were we? Just a quick analysis. Maybe I can point out much more things, but I'm talking too much here, ain't I? How to find out your design is bad and do it quickly without our consultation or mine. Ask your clients, motivate them to criticize you. Nobody likes to criticize you because it's just a waste of their time and you're not motivating it. So maybe encourage it and you will get fair response and feedback from them, and you would know that you do not need any consultation designers, because people who are using your product, they are not dumb, they are not stupid, they are pretty smart. They are lazy, but not stupid. Mostly not lazy, they are in a hurry, that's why they are acting as if they are lazy, but they are not stupid. That's why you would know pretty quickly whether your design of the site is bad or cool. Let's check my 1 hour solution, literally express one, and I'm the most proud of this one. So we're using warm colors, we're using green, we're using nostalgia, we're using this great photo here, italic font, which is huge here, it's yellow, it's standing out, and just love it. We can change the height of the photo. For now, it's great because we'd have head of the brother, or we'd have fixed header here as well. So if we'd be working on this site later on, right? We can place this as logo here, or just name of the site. Menu can be fixed, and order melts services can be also fixed in the header. So by scrolling down, it will be fixed. So we are leaving place for that. And a copy here. Free up your time and let me cook. Free up your time, that's emotional benefit. You are getting free time. And we are solving your problem here. Let me cook. That's a famous phrase. That's cool. It fits in here perfectly. I do catering, meal preparation, consultations, and can be your personal chef. Just in one sentence, I fitted all of the services that Chef Mel does. Order Mel's services and this dot. We can use this dot as a design element throughout other call to action buttons of the site and throughout other passages we have. Select the service, and we selected it. Answer a few questions. Have not yet written them down, but they should be short, maybe longer. Read here about how we organize catering. It's very important for people to know what is the process. And also we have great call to action button here, call me. So we won't have email and phone and something else and something else. We'll have just phone, and we'll have maybe short consultation or talk with assistant, with Chef Mel. And we know that if we have somebody would call me, I would know specifically what they would do. It would be even better. So we're using this first person, from me call to action button, because the user will be clicking on it, and for him, he is me, right? you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so call me, and maybe it would be great to write within 30 minutes, so that we are providing quick response and we are calling you. We know user knows specifically what to expect here. And yeah, Chef Mel's Southern Blends. Anyway, I had to insert this photo because brand cannot be faceless, especially when it's chef's brands. So I made it black and white in order to make this moment nostalgic and fit into the color palette that we have. And I've used this famous phrase here. So it's not finished design, of course, but this is just the concept, the idea, and I hope you love it. And it takes people longer to forget negative experience than positive ones. So if your site sucks, people will remember it. If they had smooth experience using your product, digital product, they won't go back to you, and you won't get any feedback because everything's going to be great. They won't be bothered by it. Subscribe to our X and Instagram channel. We also have LinkedIn, TikTok with the same names. And I am doing content here for you so that you wouldn't have to pay anybody to know that your design is bad or that your design is good. Or you'd also know how to work on your brand and on your design so that it will be of the standing out badass level. See you soon in a week. Subscribe. Ciao.